Hello, my name is Thanushi and I run Wild Bee Florals on the unceded traditional territory of Comox First Nation, also known as the Comox Valley on Vancouver Island, BC, Canada. I am a Sri Lankan Canadian with an educational background in integrative biology and informal education. This has given me the confidence to pursue my own learning in the topics I am most passionate about, such as regenerative agriculture, biodiversity conservation, and community building. Therefore, my current focus has been on regenerative floriculture and sustainable floristry because I'm continuously learning about what is possible with our relationship with flowers that brings so much meaning into our lives and how to continue this relationship in a way that is truly sustainable for the planet. Our approach with regenerative agriculture is to take care of our soil, nourishing it through organic compost and proper amendments while keeping roots in the ground during crop transitions. Our soil is always covered and we have drip irrigation in place for healthy water management practices. We're continuously expanding our pollinator-friendly gardens so that local wildlife have food resources throughout the year and often find small frogs and bumblebees asleep on our flowers. We don't use any pesticides and instead grow a diversity of crops to mitigate pest pressures. When it comes to floristry, we only use compostable and recyclable mechanics while only serving our local community, thus reducing the amount of time spent transporting flowers. By paying attention to all these aspects of the industry, we want to continue working with nature to ensure better crop yields. Unfortunately, our relationship with flowers to communicate love has been poisoned with capitalism and blind consumerism. We fail to think about the impact of the perfect rose flown just in time for Valentine's Day or Mother's Day on the environment it originated from and the people who grew it. Though there is an argument for the use of pesticides and fungicides in tropical countries, there is a massive mismanagement of how these toxic products are currently used. Additionally, there is a large amount of waste produced in floristry with plastics, floral foam, and fuel for transportation. With a success rate of only 30% of farm businesses surviving to year 5 in Canada, it becomes more and more important to ensure the success of small-scale farmers. What I hope to do with my project Wild Bee Florals is to offer our local community an alternative option to what is now considered the norm of imported flowers any time of the year. When they order a product through us, I want clients to be sure that we have pursued the most sustainable options for growing, processing, and distributing. I want to ensure that every process of my small business is completely aware of its impact on the local biodiversity populations, ranging from insects, birds, and more. I, along with other growers in my community, want to really push forward the concept of seasonal flowers and bring value into valuing how products are grown and how farmers are treated. In my attempt to create a strong floriculture community in the Comox Valley, I have utilized my position within the Mid-Island Farmers Institute to offer educational opportunities to fellow flower growers and bring both the growers and designers together to address each other's needs. This project also stands out from similar projects in the area because of our tendency to collaborate with lots of local businesses and knowledge keepers in the community to offer workshops and events. All parts of Wild Bee Florals can be replicated, especially for young farmers, those interested in contributing to their regional agricultural systems with regenerative goals in mind, and those who cannot afford their own land yet. Our entire farm operation is taking place on leased land that was facilitated through an organization called Young Agrarians here in BC. The initial conversations were started by myself and my neighbors, and eventually Young Agrarians helped draft a lease agreement that was looked over by a lawyer. We successfully applied to grants and got loans to buy the infrastructure needed to fully commit to this project. With all of this, I should highlight that you need the support of a community to kick off and thrive. There is no way I could have done all of this by myself. I have my partner's help, actively sought after mentors in my community, and have been diligently learning about agriculture and sustainable floristry for a long time. What is wonderful about this project is that the message is simple. Supporting local agriculture, both flowers and food, is making the world a better place. Through workshops and other knowledge transfer opportunities, we want to continue communicating how all the choices we make are connected.